Good day everyone, I am Charina Pirogo, Bachelor of Physical Education. Today I am going to discuss one of the principles of the cognitive and metacognitive factors, which is the context of learning. Context of learning is influenced by environmental factors including culture, technology, and instructional practices. So every day in our life we are experiencing something, and we're learning from doing that. We are learning new knowledge, we are learning specific skills from the events and happening in our surroundings. Then the culture includes what people actually do and what they believe. Culture influences greatly on how we see the world, how we try to understand it, and how we communicate each other. Technology also can help students by making learning more engaging and collaborative. Rather than memorizing facts, students learn by doing through critical thinking. Example situation is this could be as simple as learners taking a interactive quiz in class, or participating in technology-enabled group discussions. Um, technology helps students to research subject matters, share ideas, and learn. By doing that, we are learning specific skills. Next, we have learning does not occur in vacuum. Teachers play a major interactive role with both the leader and the learning environment. So learning does not takes place in the absence of someone. Teachers interact both learners and the learning environment in a significant way to make the classroom environment nurturing, to have significant impacts on the students' learning. Next, we have the cultural or group influences on students can impact many educationally relevant variables such as motivation, orientation toward learning, and ways of thinking. So, every classroom is diverse and unique in its own way. Teachers know that the students learn in different ways. Of course, we also know that an individual learner's culture and family background affect his or her own learnings. The context in which someone grows and develops has an important impact on his own learning. It has an impact on the opportunities for success of every student in the school. Next, we have the technologies and instructional practices must be appropriate for learners' level of prior knowledge, cognitive abilities, and their learning and thinking strategies. So, students' engagement. Students don't want to learn in a vacuum. Kasi, as a future educator, if the test that you give or the teacher give to learners is interesting, then they engage learners, and the learners is motivated to persist. Come up with the activities and procedures that encourage discovering, trying, and experimenting new skills and concepts. This promote the development of problem-solving skills of the learners, and allows learners to relate new information to unfamiliar situations. Kasi once we have some context, we learn something new, we learn something specific skills. And without context, our understanding is very limited. We misinterpret new information, or we misinterpret information into a false conclusion. Next, we have the classroom environment, particularly the degree to which it is nurturing or not, can also have significant impacts on student learning. So the classroom environment, the lesson or the concept that the teacher is taught to his or her learners has whether it is nurturing or not, still has its significance to a student's learning, because contextual learning is based on classroom experiences. In such learning environment, learners discover how to relate abstract ideas to practical real-life situations. Through this process of discovering, reinforcing, and relating, students internalize new concepts that they might apply in the real-life situations. Examples of contextual learning: when the teacher conduct a field trips and conduct also games, because that will be enhance the learners' critical thinking skills. Contextual learning is not just outside the classroom, doing games, not just on that. Small group activities with the material being taught are contextual learning too. So the question is, how are we going to implement this kind of principle as a future educator? So I think we're going to implement or present concept and tasks that are familiar to the learners. In real life situation, this can be inside or outside of the classroom. Just like yun nga, example, field trips, like that. Tapos magpo-provide tayo ng realistic examples and authentic problems that are convincing. For example, link assignments for everyday sites and current events. It will make learning more relevant and increase student engagement. So let's talk about the students' engagement. A lot of students na hindi nagpa-participate kasi hindi interested in topic. So dapat yung teacher is nagde-design ng lessons that is interesting dapat, kasi motivate yung mga estudyante or may encourage sila to participate in that activities just because it was interesting. Itatry nilang mag-discover, itatry nilang mag-experiment ng mga bagong skills, new skills and new concepts. This also promotes the critical thinking and the problem solving skills of the learners, and it allows them to relate the new information that they got from what the teachers taught to unfamiliar situations in life. That's all. Thank you.